I think I have an idea. I think because next weekend, the 30th through the 1st, I'm in Long Island at
Yes.
McGuire's in Bohemia.
McGuire's part of the governor's complex of
So
comedy clubs.
I think I come over to your place. We do a charity stream, the two of us, for a beloved chatter.
Beloved chatter.
I happen to know in the
wait, not the beloved chatter. The beloved chatter's beloved one.
no him, her,
him. I'm gonna have him, her, they, them, zim, zam.
I say we do a charity stream and raise some money for this
Raise
beloved
some money.
chatter. Yeah.
Now, do we have to go through the whole thing of setting up something?
I have my equipment. I got my Twitch channel. You got your Twitch
But
channel.
I mean the account. Do we have to make a new account?
Oh no, I know a guy who just
okay.
PayPal. If you just
PayPal to
or
you.
my Venmo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, that sounds perfectly legitimate and fine. And nothing,
I just take
nothing can happen where you steal the money.
No, I don't want to get into details, but a portion will go somewhere.
Now you'll be directly giving the person the money, right?
Well, so, okay. So I got a guy who knows a guy who can do a money order.
Money order.
Or traveler's check, whatever works.
Yeah. I'm paying him in beef pelts.
That's the last stage of this grift.
Yeah, of course. Stuttering John. Dude, I was watching your Uncle Rico show last night.
These are so fun
I
to
just
do.
went through every episode. I started with one. I'm like,
it's so addictive.
Fuck. And then you're like, all right, we're taking. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
There's so much more.
And every episode, we're like, because we're trying to figure out a schedule when to do it. So it's myself and Mike Morris. And by the way, big announcement. Added to the team full time, the Reverend Bob Levy will now be
so good.
A part of the Uncle Rico team full time.
Oh.
He's amazing. And
he said, does he take the hanger out of his shirt? Does he ever take the hanger out? John sits there like this. It literally looks like a hanger is still in his shirt. Bob, of course, points it out.
One episode he called him, he said he looks like a Chinese Pete Rose, which he nailed it exactly. And people on Dabblers already started photoshopping it.
Yeah.
But it's funny because for years, I just avoided this guy.
Yeah,
I was just like, I'm not going to start with him. He needs me to fucking fight with him. This was when I was still working at the show. Like, I wasn't doing my own thing. And even when I did my own thing, I wasn't going to fuck with him. Like, I was just like, fuck
he wants the attention is what it is. And
that's the point I got to. So I'm like, you want it? You got it.
Oh, you got it.
You got it because I'm what you want to be. I'm a pro at fucking dissecting the stupid. and you are one of the dumbest human beings I've ever met. And I don't have to get into your personal or family shit. I just will highlight what you put out.
Done as
you put out.
An entertainer over his
It's your
career.
choice to put this shit out there. And you feel like, have you seen the clip of him choking on a sandwich to start his show?
Oh, to start the show?
Start the show.
I didn't even understand. It's
like there's a timer going.
Yeah.
And the thing just starts whether he's ready or not.
Like, why put that on? He shoves it in his mouth and he's like, and again, I say this every time. If this was a character that he came up with,
genius.
It's the most brilliant thing I've ever seen.
Beyond Kaufman.
Yeah, beyond. Like he gets home he signs off and goes, I hate playing that fucking guy.
He's got a British accent.
Idiot. Yeah. Oh, this motherfucker. Terrible. I hate him. But it's him.
Yeah.
He is that stupid.
And he's the last one to see it. And then he tries to, the thing about him is he tries to sell you on the dumb shit he believes in his head, as if we're as dumb as him.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's infuriating.
He never does research on things. When he interviews a guest, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't seem to know anything about the person, and he's got a complete inability to ad lib. So it ends up being this thing when he just starts talking about himself.
Yeah.
All
roads point back to John.
Right. So what did
he had a guy on the other day?
Movie?
He had a guy on the other day with lupus, right? He brings him in. The guy's like, he looks like he's on his last breath.
Yeah.
And immediately John's like, I too am a stutterer, so I have a disability.
Oh no!
Tries to fucking compare himself to the guy with lupus. And the guy with lupus is like, oh yeah, you can't put sentences together clearly. Like,
you mind that one of the kids from Bad News Bears was named after your disease?
So now, we did a one-off thing where I finally was like, because I do the Shuli show, and I'm saying, one of these episodes, I'm just going to fucking rebut back to all this shit, get it all off my chest, and I'll be done with it.
Yeah.
And then I see the numbers, and I'm like, okay.
People seem to enjoy this.
Right. And then I start going on, who are these podcasts with Carl and those guys, who always from the start wanted me to talk about John, and I was like, I'm going to take the high high road, guys.
Fuck the high road.
Now I'm like, boys, fire it up. Let's go. And so we started doing a few more episodes. I get Mike Morse to come on the show with me, Mike Morse does Miserable Men with us. That's also available on Patreon. But Mike he's a roast writer. He wrote for Lisa Lampanelli, tons of song parodies throughout the years on the Stern Show. He's great at song parodies.
Wrote for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast.
And he's a comic. He's a legit comic, and it makes him nuts when John sits there and tries to talk shop.
Yeah.
So I said, Mike's a great ball buster. Like, he loves fucking with people. We had, Brent Hatley from the Stern Show. He does the Miserable Men show with us. And in an episode, he came down with COVID and was really sick. And we started the show by Brent telling us how he's feeling. And he looks like he's ready to die. And Mike pops in with a tuxedo on and a champagne bottle celebrating that Brent's got COVID and he's possibly died. Like, Mike is a world-class ball buster. So I said, if I can get Mike involved in this will be great. Yeah. And then Mike right away loved it. Played him a few clips of him talking about how Richard Lewis said John is a genius, and Mike was...
You're a genius. You're brilliant.
This is genius. This is all genius, he says.
Oh, God.
And I've never seen somebody have to name so many people and quotes to validate what they think.
And we've never seen these other people talk about him. Like, it's never something that's posted or recorded or anything. He just says, yeah, Richard Lewis said this. Just today, Stuttering John posted something, said, I'm so proud and honored to have these people retweet me. And he mentions
tags everybody,
like liberal celebrities or someone, and he's like, I'm a big fan of yours too. Like, oh, you fucking.
Somebody,
so
I think Muttering John is phenomenal.
Hilarious.
he had a tweet today. It was a screenshot of this woman going, anal sex is overrated with a pussy this tight.
Yeah.
And then right underneath is John going, can you prove that to me?
Prove it. She goes, I'm going to put together a group that talks about this stuff. He goes, can I be in? And then it's like, yeah, my pussy's so tighter than it. And he's like, how are you? Could you prove that to me? Go, and then what are you trotting off to go teach children?
Yeah,
you fucking degenerate.
And he's so transparent, like he's so see-through.
He's literally transparent.
He really is dying, like right before our eyes.
I mean, transparent.
Oh, that's a good. Fuck yeah.
Fuck, come on.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, there it is. I'm honored to have my tweets liked by legends such as Mark Hamill, Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's got a huge podcast. I love him. He's out in, where is he? In Texas now. Get it? Joe Rogan. S.E. for real hint. Who is that?
S.E. Hinton?
Oh, God. D. Snyder, who was in one of my videos for my band back in 1989. Morgan Fairchild.
He misspelled Wolf's Twitter. So
Wolfie Van Halen. Yeah. He misspelled that.
Got that one wrong.
Richard Lewis, Rainn Wilson, and C. Brinkley. C. Brinkley?
I don't know, but if this was a lineup for a celebrity convention, I would be like, can I get my money back?
Yeah, I don't think I even want to go in.
I'll just meet Rudy Sarzo at the bar and get shit-faced.
And many others, by the way. Yeah. If there were many others, there would have been there. He didn't go through all the fucking characters he could have used.
He doesn't.
If there were others, he would have put him there.
He doesn't miss an opportunity to drop a name.
No.
Never.
I'm a big fan of you all. Oh, I'm sure they're sitting there going, Stuttering John is a fan of mine?
Wow. Honey, come here. Read this. Look at this.
Yeah, someone's like this. One of that. Wolfie Van Halen is thinking about his dad, and he's feeling bad. He's like,
yeah.
Fuck it. Oh, wait a minute. What? Stuttering John is a... Well.
It says, come on my show.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. I submit to you, no one gives a shit if Stuttering John is a fan of theirs. The paradox with this whole thing that you brought up before, that, you get a bunch of followers and viewers on these things. Everyone that does a show about John's show gets more viewers than John's show.
Everyone.
It is a twisted time travel Back to the Future paradox.
Imagine the catch-22 for him, right?
Oh.
Part of this is his dream.
Catch-22. I wish I could catch $22 in Super Chats.
Part of this is a dream for him because people are talking about him.
They're talking about him.
But they're saying all the things he hates about himself and doesn't want out there.
He can't deal with it.
And all these people are making money off of him.
Yep.
He's a viable product.
So
except for himself. He's the only person who can't make money off
He's
it.
the only one. Maybe if he got up there and played clips of himself from earlier shows and goofed on him.
Yeah.
Look at what an asshole this guy is.
Mystery Science Theater
Just
3000 shit, dude.
Yes, goof on yourself.
I said this from the beginning. If you just lean into it, they got nothing. There's
Yeah.
no Reddit thread. But the more you fight it, and everything he fights ends up being proven false.
Oh, yeah.
In the end.
He's full of shit.
Somebody sent me a clip of him. This was months ago. Somebody goes, oh, look at these trolls just saying I'm a teacher. How would I even do that?
Yeah.
Because how would I even do that?
How would I even do that? He didn't want anyone to know he's a teacher until everyone found out. Then he comes out as like proud of being.
No, then it was 9/11, right? They go,
Right.
John, we need you.
We need
They
you.
go, John, the education system.
I didn't want to
needs
do
you."
it.
He goes,
I didn't want to do it.
because I took the test, I aced it. They don't tell you. Carl mentioned this. They don't tell you the score of your
Right.
test.
Pass or fail.
Pass or fail. That's it.
I aced it. I even helped some guy next to me. Said,
That's
I
the
don't know
thing.
the answer.
Can't tell a story where he's not a hero
He's
or the
hero
best.
every time. I aced it.
It's why we came up with that bingo card game. We do Uncle Rico
dude.
Bingo, Dabbler's Bingo.
Get hammered on that one. What was that one? The disgusting sex story? The
It's creepy sex
creepy
story.
sex story.
Every square is just something John just does every episode.
Every episode.
And it's guaranteed to get you fucked up.
You guys were constantly drinking.
We got so
was-
hammered that
yeah.
night.
It was everything on that card he does multiple times a show.
So now the fact that I'm able to dissect this guy and be funny about it and do it with my friends and start to make money doing it.
Oh.
Now I'm like, now I really want to twist this fucking.
Right.
So I'd like to announce, with your permission,
Please.
Mr. Cumia, that if you go to belowthecollar.com/The Shuli Show, you can have at it with some Uncle Rico merch. We got some shirts available up there. Feel free to put that. Well, that's our logo for the show.
That is so hilarious because
That's Mike Morris doing that work.
because Stuttering John is Uncle Rico.
I was watching Napoleon Dynamite one night,
It's so perfect.
and literally the scene where he goes, "I bet I could throw this football over that mountain." I go, that's John going.
It's John.
That's John going, I'm going to DC and I'm going to do all the stuff I used to do.
Go viral. It's
gonna
going to
go
be the biggest
viral.
thing ever in Washington. I'm going to tear up Washington. And then his constant talking about these days of glory that he had many, many years ago. And if only given the opportunity again, he could recapture that, is hilariously tragic.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, okay, I'll call it the Uncle Rico. That's our bingo
There's
card.
your bingo card. You get this thing out during any Stuttering John show.
Dirty
You are getting
fingernails.
hammered. You will be Steve at a wedding, level drunk, if you play this. You mentioned Baba Booey.
What Levy say the other day about his fingernails? He goes, he's either working on a Buick or his asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
why.
his fingernails are all greasy and shit. Cat hair. Nitro Mensa. I paid. Whenever he takes a go. He was going over that date that he had because he's got a book coming out, you know.
John Line dating.
John Line Dating.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant title. That's like fucking War and Peace or something. It's the worst fucking hokey pun title, but that's John. One too many. Two is TOO.
There was a guy who sent me a clip. Fuck, I'm forgetting his name right now because Gino had me drinking earlier. You need to talk to your employees about that.
Yeah, I hear
But
you.
he sent me a clip of. I'll take one.
You
too,
want
by
one?
the way.
Yeah. Oh my God, we didn't even get Shuli a beer.
So he sends me a clip of John, I guess, was dating a black chick for a little while.
Yeah.
He's bragging about, how he's
Heard
dating
that
a black
story.
chick. And then he sent me a clip of when they broke up, and it's John going, she
Dropping
moved out.
N-bombs.
No, well, he goes, I made sure nothing was stolen. Like,
Oh my
he's
God. So he's being racist.
I literally say this all the time. Everything he screams at people for,
Yeah.
he has done.
He's done. Right.
Or is still doing.
Isn't that fucking
That's
hilarious?
the craziest thing about it's these people that scream about child traffickers and pedophilia,
Yeah, that-
and then they got a
they're the
fucking schoolhouse dungeon. in their fucking
the guys that we got to get rid of these homosexuals. And the politician, and then he's tapping his foot under the stall at an airport.
he's got a cock vending machine in his house.
If you want one, feel.
Yeah, Steve, you joining us?
Hey, Steve, come on.
Hey,
Where
have
are
a
you?
beer. Call my wife a cunt. Come on, it'll be fun.
Jesus. Oh my God.
No, it'll be good.
Craziest.
I love that he not only did he throw himself onto the bus, but he made sure to grab full hold of Garrett and pull him right under.
Oh
the
yeah. You
Wow.
could be drunk at a wedding and make a complete douche of yourself, but to
Like Garrett still would have been in the clear if it was just
yeah.
shit. If he didn't throw the inside shit out.
but the
now Garrett's
inside shit, and then
It was
just,
right away. It was like, why were you laughing when he was saying it? It was like turned on me. It was
You
like,
should, it was, dude. You know what that was? It was the same thing at the Oscars.
right.
Like fucking Chris Rock comes out.
Oh, you should have slapped him.
Yeah, you had to get up and smack him.
You should slap him now.
that's what she really.
Keep
you know,
my wife's name out your mouth.
He's like, how was that, honey?
Yeah, because you were laughing at first, like he
Right.
was laughing. Will Smith was laughing at first, and then he saw his wife. And it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You're just trying to. Did you tell her? You're just trying. I'm just trying to like
yeah, I was
figure
like,
out what's going on. I want to see.
Steve's
where,
a nice guy. I know he's going to turn it around, and I'm just waiting for the funny to happen.
I would
It's
just-
you will never be able to mention Steve's name again in the house. Like,
I would just make up
like,
shit.
oh yeah, Steve today. Like if Steve came in with footage he just took of a flying saucer of Manhattan, we have an exclusive and we play it on this show and it's crazy. You would have to go, well, we got some tape of a UFO.
I think Gino got it, or something.
Gino, yeah, Gino. Oh, I like Gino.
Even
oh, yeah,
better.
Gino's nice, which is so stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Gino's nice.
Even better, 10 years from now, you meet a guy who you hit it off with named Steve. You go, when you come over,
Oh,
your,
yeah,
name's,
yeah.
your name's Rick.
Yeah, don't even, Steve. It's a long
It's
story.
10 years ago, but it's fucking, it's
Sit down and
Vietnam,
I will
dude.
sit down. We will pass the pipe. I will tell you of the story.
I would have made shit up. I'd have been like, honey, he's not from this country. In his village, calling a woman a twat is a compliment.
It's a compliment
On a microphone.
on her wedding night.
Yeah. Saying, been there, done that it's a pat on the back,
That would
honey.
be awesome. No, he's fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
He's
weird.
really good at English, but
In his village, spitting on the bride is customary, honey.
customary. If you don't, it's an insult.
You're
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah.
He thinks you're beautiful.
Oh my god. Poor Steve. He fucked up. So funny when
so
you
yeah.
fuck up. It's just so funny.
His wedding date card's going to be
Let's
empty.
where's my Hello. Could you punch down Dave? The topic is Stuttering John. Dave, what's up, man?
Hey, Shuli.
What's up, buddy?
John needs to hear something my dad told me when I was like 10, which was, if you're great at something, people will tell you you're great at it. If you have to brag and tell people you're great at something, you're not that fucking good at it.
That's what he does all the time. He's the first one to tell you how awesome he is at doing anything. And by the way, the first one and the only one. I've never
really
heard
good.
anyone say, wow, Stuttering John is really good at. I've never heard anyone say that. Not even kidding. No one. And,
Well, I'll say
yeah.
it. He's really good at giving the Uncle Rico show a ton of
A
content.
ton of content.
Yeah.
And yeah. You guys, like, who are these podcasts? Whenever I go off on John, it's just people. What do you think it is that people are so compelled to listen to other people shit all over this guy?
You know, I think he makes it so easy for you to not root for him
Right.
in any way.
You think the underdog, he lives in a shithole with a
You think there would be
Bad
this
hair.
much of him that's humble, that has
yeah.
learned something
No.
from what he's come up to deal with stuttering and all. I'm not saying that shit is easy. Like, I'm sure he dealt with a lot of bullshit from it.
Yeah.
You think it would teach you a little, like when I came, we came from Israel. I came to the States in 78. I was 4 years old. I went to public school. I had hair down to here. I had a big Jewish star. Like,
Oh,
my parents
geez.
dressed me to get my asshole kicked every day. And I remember what I learned from that is humor, is how
Yes.
to make people laugh, because then they wouldn't beat the shit out of me.
That is absolutely true. And
But you need self-awareness for that.
Yeah.
You need to be able to look in the mirror and go, you know what? There's something, I'm not doing something right.
Yeah.
What? And he will never, ever do
he
that.
cannot muster up a speck of humility. He has no idea what it's like to look within and then put that out there with some element of humor and
Right.
self-deprecation. He is constantly saying how awesome he is, constantly saying how awful everyone else is, and he really means it.
Right.
There's
That's
no
the real
cynicism
side.
or parody to it. He's
Yeah.
the worst guy since Steve at the wedding.
What never forget.
That'll wear off.
I remember moving
It's forever.
down south and doing a gig for the first time in Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
And first of all, you know it's not going to be good when the owner's trying to talk you out of doing the gig.
Oh, shit, that's not good.
Yeah, the guy's like, you could do 10 minutes if you want. You could do 5. He goes, it really doesn't matter.
You don't even have to go up.
Here's the money. He paid me up front.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, when I was turning left into the park, I saw the parking lot and I go, you either U-turn or you fucking go in and deal with this.
That's so many.
And I went in and I did 35 minutes. It was horrendous. And you know what I did? I recorded the whole set. I cut up clips of me bombing, jokes dying. One clip is a woman going, "Can you say that again? I didn't hear it." And I put it on my show. And it's like, you have to be able to
That's it.
sit in it. That's what the day the laughter died taught me.
Right.
Is sit in it. It makes it funnier. It takes the bullets out of the gun.
If you make believe or are so delusional that you don't acknowledge when you fucking failed or fucked up or looked bad or whatever.
That's open mic. That's open mic shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You watch them come off one after the other. All you heard was air conditioning hum.
Yeah.
And they're fucking patting each other. They go,
High-fiving
"Great
each
set,
other.
set."
Great one, man. Great.
Love that new shit, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody loved it.
No one
Silent
loved
in
it.
here.
It sucked.
Yeah.
And that's John. He does his show. It's so bad structurally. He's terrible. He doesn't know how to talk to a guest. It's amazing how he has no clue. When that guy, I think this is the one you guys were talking about. He had a guest on, and they're talking about something. And John is literally like on his phone.
He's looking at the chat.
He's looking at the chat. He's not acknowledging what the guy's saying. And the only thing he says after the guy's done, instead of getting into a discussion with him, just starts talking about himself again.
There was a clip
There
was a clip we watched the other night of him doing some other guy's show, some weed show, and he just showed up from a dog wedding. He went to a dog wedding, and Levy had the best line ever. He looks at him, and he goes, "He's somehow underdressed for a dog wedding."
Fucking Levy.
I mean, just
hilarious.
So he's hammered from the wedding. Drunk. And the guy, and he's doing this guy's show, and right away he's insulting the guy. You know, well, you got 4 viewers, you know, blah, blah, blah. In the middle of this show, he goes, "Hold on, it's this chick I'm trying to shag." Which, by the way, who are you? Like a shag? Like, what are you
thought
doing?
that was going to be like people go, I get it. Austin Powers.
That's timely.
That's great. Yeah, if this was 1999, it would be awesome.
And he proceeds to just have a phone call with this chick while doing this guy's show.
Because he's so cool.
And he's telling her, pick up a box of wine at 7-Eleven.
Box of wine. That's
7-Eleven.
I'm fancy. Get a whole box.
And you sit there and you go, so it's this guy's choice right now to do this on a broadcast.
Yeah.
He thinks this is good. He thinks it's entertaining.
He thinks he's being irreverent.
Right.
He's being Howard on Letterman.
It's so bad.
Took over the show. He's being like not your ordinary guest.
Right, he's Rickles.
I'm special. I'm Rickles. Yeah, Howard on Letterman. You know, get up there and Letterman's like, "Oh, Howard, what are you doing? Ah, your bosses. Hey, they suck." John thinks he's that. There's a clip actually of Howard tearing John apart.
Oh yeah,
going on shows and trying to be him. He goes, "You're trying to be me, dude. You're trying to be me."
Well, he did it on his afternoon show they used to have. He would take callers and he would like insult them and hang up on them. And Howard's like, "You're not funny."
Yeah, it's not funny.
He's like, "You know when you're funny? When you don't know you're being funny."
Yeah.
Which is essentially him going, "When you're being you."
When you stutter and we give you shit, we write shit for you and you go out. Okay. Here he is.
Hey, you're not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know you think you're funny. Do you think you're funny?
Yeah,
Tell the truth. Do you think you're funny?
Do
you think you're a funny person?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're not.
Okay.
I
don't want to disagree.
You're not funny.
I don't want to disagree.
No, you can disagree.
It's very funny because I hear him saying, that means he's not listening.
If you genuinely disagree, I want to know so I can help you with it.
No.
I'm taking valuable radio time to help you with your career. Are you a funny guy?
I'm serious.
Let me ask you. Do you see yourself as funny? Do you think you're funny?
But see, I'm not supposed to say it. No,
you can say whatever you want.
Say what you feel.
I mean,
I'm trying to help you now.
You thought I was funny.
No. You are funny.
I thought you thought I was
when
funny.
I tell you what to say, and you're yourself, and you're genuine, and you stammer. That's funny.
So you're saying I should be more
In other words,
genuine?
you would never be a stand-up comedian. You're not funny. And when you try to be funny,
hilarious.
you come off obnoxious.
Okay.
I would think you're dabbling
When you're
if you
yourself.
try to stand up.
But if Conan O'Brien asks you a question, he says, John, what's it like when you ask these people these horrible questions?
Yeah.
And many times you'll say, gee, Howard puts the words in my mouth, or Jackie and Fred put the words in my mouth, and I'm embarrassed, or whatever your genuine feeling is, and then all of a sudden you start to stutter, and you go, whoa. That's funny. That's funny. People are laughing at you, not with you.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
It's fun to watch a guy
You
stammer.
falling in the wheelchair is funny.
I got you.
Oh, damn. And that went on like how many times?
If he would have
that
said that
exact
to
conversation.
me, if he would have said that to me one time in the 15 years that I worked for him, I would have figured out a way to open a window and the top of Sirius and jump the fuck out. Like, to have that go regularly, like...
It was all the time. They were telling him how unfunny he was, what a piece of shit he is.
And then the comics would come on and do the news like DePaulo, and they would all rip him apart. They'd go,
Yeah.
Does 5 minutes, gets half the money. Like, they just fucking tear him apart. It's just everywhere he turns. He makes no effort to be likable.
No.
And then he's shocked that everybody
makes an
like
effort
him.
to be unlikable. It's the exact opposite. I've seen, look, and who was it? You know what's fucked up now? I'm watching Who Are These Podcasts?
Yeah.
And then I watch you the same night, and I'm like, I don't know which shitting upon John I was watching at the time. They were both great.
Yeah.
But I'm like, was that this one? John, when he was talking about the date, like he's just not a likable guy. He'll say shit. I've known guys that have known John over the years. And one of my friends, good friend of mine, Mike, he was friends with John.
Poker game Mike.
Yeah, Poker game
We
Mike.
talked about Mike.
Mike is awesome.
Yeah.
He's a fun guy. I mean, he went out, the gigs we do in Vegas, and he shows up with Mikey Cuffs the Cop.
Right.
And we laugh our balls off. Great guy. He was somehow hooked up with Stuttering John as a fan who was like, oh my God, I'm going to be able to hang out with Stuttering John for a little while.
Got roped into chauffeuring him.
Yeah.
And fixing the tab for him.
So, and that's what it ended up being. He goes, I'm driving him everywhere. Yeah. He drove him to the poker game at my house. And at one point, John, because John, again, he can't concentrate on anything. I don't know what it is, but he's also a terrible poker player.
Yeah.
So he loses, and he's got to go to the ATM.
Oh, raised, hold.
Whatever.
It's my disability.
I got a short straight, like in Yahtzee. Small straight.
Cut me some slack. It's pretty much lupus I got here.
Yeah. So he gets Mike to drive him to the ATM. Not his.
Yeah.
Mike had to take money out of his account, give it to John to go back and play poker again.
I don't know this story, but can I just say, cut to the part where John says, after everything I've done for you.
Oh, yeah. That's what he does, too. If you ever call him out for not paying for something, we had him here to tape one of his shows.
Well, we did a deep dive on it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. And he didn't tip. Like, throw these guys in the booth a couple of bucks. They're the ones running everything.
It's common knowledge. Like, we did the Ric Flair roast out in Nashville a couple months ago.
He told me I was brilliant.
It was me. I wrote everything.
I wrote everything for everyone. I'm brilliant. I'm a genius. I got a jersey from Kareem.
Which, by the way, I saw the head writer for the Ric Flair roast, right? He wasn't out drinking a glass of wine in front of the ice sculpture.
Right.
He was fucking pulling his hair out, writing till the last second. So this guy's saying
Maybe it doesn't come as easy to him as it does me.
Yeah, and I watched the fucking roast. It's just old basketball friends telling stories about each other. So I don't know what the fuck you wrote.
What did he write?
No, he didn't write for George Lopez, who hosted that motherfucker. So
yeah.
It's just, it's delusional.
Lies. He's delusional.
That's all he's got is the fantasy in his head.
Just fucking lies constantly.
Constantly. And so the fact that we can capitalize on his bullshit and it's a softball pitch for us. I mean, I could do one of these every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
He puts it out. I swear, John, here's some advice, John. Get a guy that no one knows you are even friendly with or know or have a relationship. Let him start up another Stuttering John is a piece of shit asshole show. You could literally give him exclusive footage of you. He could go, dude, I got this tape of John. And John knows it because he taped it.
Right.
And it's stuff you guys can't even get. And then this new guy bashes the shit out of him, and John gets most of the money.
That's a
Why
Kaiser
wouldn't you do
Soze.
that?
That's a Kaiser Soze.
Kaiser Soze. Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy.
Kaiser's blimpy guy.
And then 2 seconds on the next block, he doesn't stutter at all. You're like, what the hell?
Gets into his fucking Lambo because he's making bank now because some guy makes fun of him that's on his payroll. Oh, John.
I had another great idea for him, right? You want to make money? You want to steal the money from the Goof on John market? Here's how you do it. You set up webcams all over your place.
Oh.
You set up a Patreon. One tier, $500. And 24 hours, like a watering hole camera in Africa, and you get to watch me in my habitat
because
24 hours a
all
day.
of us would subscribe, and then
There'd be no more Uncle Rico shows.
He'd play it, and it would be awesome.
I'd have a beard down to here, dirty fucking underwear, and I'd be like, hold on. It's like Truman Show.
5 more minutes. You gotta come to bed. 5 minutes. He's ready to. No, he's looking at the cat box. He's not gonna clean it.
I mean, when a guy refuses to lay on your kitchen floor, you got some issues. The guy goes, look, I've been in crawl spaces.
Oh yeah.
I've dealt with black widows. I'm not laying on your kitchen
I'm not
floor.
laying on Stuttering John's kitchen floor.
And then Stuttering John runs to tell this story from the point of view of, can you believe this repairman asshole?
Yeah.
Refusing to lay down on my cat litter ridden kitchen.
Brilliant if you're a character.
Correct.
If it's really you and you don't understand why a guy who doesn't want to lay down on your
Welcome
floor.
to the Mr. Oblivious show, everybody.
Yeah.
He's a character. He's
you
unbelievable.
You gotta love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Noble Gold Investments.
But we did a deep dive on that episode of him on here.
Yeah.
And then you recapping, visiting the stand-up show.
Oh God, was that fun?
And what's funny is what set him off the most out of everything when he went after Artie and everything is when he tried to crowbar in this joke about where he lived in Canoga Park, and he's like, it's Spanish for something. It was some hacky, stupid
terrible
shit.
hack joke.
And Artie just goes, oh, is that one in your act? That's all he says. He goes, is that in your act? And he's like,
All it takes.
how many times you stabbed yourself, Artie? You know?
Yeah, that's it. Drink some more bleach and kill yourself. Your father got paralyzed and died.
What's crazy about it, every time he lost it, it was about something comedy related. It wasn't anything personal.
Right.
You go, or Artie says, who's funnier, Larry the Cable Guy or Jay Leno? And he's like, you know what, Artie? You're attacking me. And it's like,
Just
because
loses his mind.
He's a star fucker.
Yeah.
So these people are on a higher ladder than him, on a higher peg on the ladder. So now you're almost attacking him because you're fucking up his next network grift that he's gonna try and fucking do.
I am known for being a writer for Leno. So if you goof on Leno, you're goofing on me. And I don't want to fucking hear that. He's so incredible.